Okay, so going forward on GBPUSD, this is what I'm looking out for. Okay, so we can see on the daily time frame that price has been trading within this channel for quite some time, and then price, returned back to this flip area and rejected the area, and currently price is shooting back towards this resistance trend zone. Okay, so on the 4 hours time frame, okay, we can see that price has formed a bullish pennant. Okay, so earlier this week we had this Quasimodo structure, and then we had some series of minor zones. Okay, which price respected. Okay, until the price broke out of this structure. So we have this bullish pennant on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so we can see price broke out of the bullish pennant, and then so what I'm looking out for is for pressure and then moved into our major zone of interest. Okay, normally I would have sold within this major zone of major sell zone of interest. Okay, so but I am from what I'm looking out on GU, what I'm actually looking out for is just a minor pullback, which price has already done. Okay, so I am looking out. I was looking out for this pullback, and then I was expecting price to drop down to this flip area. This is a flip area. Okay, this is a flip area. Price has been using this area as a support at this area, resistance at this point, support, resistance, and then price is using this area as a support at this point in time. So what I'm actually waiting for right now, currently we can see this bear pressure. Okay, so I'm waiting for a kind of depletion. I'll have to go down to the 1 hour time frame. I'll look out for a depletion in pressure, and then we'll wait for a candlestick that shows that the bulls are back in the market before taking a buy trade on this asset. Okay, so I'm actually I'll be looking out for a buy entry on this asset, and then I'll be taking my first take profit at 1.37 triple zeros. Okay, so this is what I'm actually looking out for on GBP Okay, so an additional factor of confluence on this trade is on the DXY. Okay, that the dollar index. If you look at the dollar index, you find that price is forming, or rather has formed. uh First of all, we had this flip area. Okay, I was waiting for price. I was waiting for price before now to return back to this area before dropping. Okay, so the news today actually made price to shoot up to this area and then rejected the zone, and then it's dropping back. Okay, so we see price. We can see price forming a rising flag on a resistance zone. Okay, whenever you see this kind of structure, we anticipate that price is going to reject that zone and then continue dropping down. Okay, so based on this, I can see that USD is going to drop down further. Okay, it's going to weaken further into this zone of interest. And this zone of interest is a flip area. Okay, if you go by, you can see price has been using this area as a resistance, support at this area. So I'm expecting price to come back to this area. Okay, so now this now if DXY is dropping, it means that the dollar is getting weaker. Okay, and if the dollar is getting weaker, GBP is going, shooting up. It's going to continue shooting up further. So that is why I'm looking out to buy GBP. Okay, so this is what I am looking out for on GBP going further. Okay, I strongly believe you must have learned a thing or two from this. Thank you guys for your time. Please do like, share, and subscribe to if you enjoy the contents that I put out. Okay, thank you guys for your time.